You gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Today?
Today.
Well, back pay and everything?
Every last simoleon.
I think Uncle Joe knows you're gonna.
So he knows.
You shouldn't have told everybody on the spread. Then you could have jumped him sudden and surprising. Maybe from behind.
It's no surprise. Right to his ugly face. Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe, I got something to tell you.
This is a free country.
If an all the ugly people in the world was thrown in a heap, you'd be on top.
Always liked the top.
You're meaner than a grizzly with ticks in his ears.
I'm a grizzly bear, all right.
You ain't got no more milk of human kindness than a tarantula. And if you moved into his teepee, even a drunken, dog-robbing Indian'd move out, because he couldn't stand the smell. Uncle Joe, you stink.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
I want my money.
Now you're going too far, boy.
$647, 5 years back pay.
My own flesh and blood.
Telling people you took me in out of Christian kindness when my folks died. Poor orphan nephew you told around. Well, I punched 1,000 cows for you when it was so hot you could fry an egg on a rock. Only you were too mean and stingy to buy grain to keep a few chickens. And I punched 1,000 cows in winter so cold you had to chip the ice off a horse's back before you could saddle up. And I told you, I want my money. $647 right now.
Them's fighting words, boy.
Why, you fat old pig, that's what I'm getting at. I come to fight for my money.
Lord, give me strength to bear my load. All right, boy. I just ain't got it in me to strike my own flesh and blood. Come on in the house and get your money.
You mean it?
This strong right hand of mine would wither if I hit my own brother's son. Now, any of the rest of you got any speeches to make? Good blood, that's what he's got. That ain't a man among you could take one blow from Honest Joe Reno's right fist. Here's a boy needs two. Awesome man, his breeding will tell. Now take this boy to the bunkhouse and care for him tenderly.
Mike, give up.
I'll show some sense, boy. Your brains may be addled forever as it is. If you force me to... You had enough, boy? Well, I always tell. Buck, give me that iron box out from under my bed. I think I'll pay this boy off.
That's right. Now look, cowboy. We tried to explain to you. You lose on 7 after you make your first point. That's the first number.
You sent for me, Ed?
This Waddy came into my place. We tried to keep him from gambling. He don't know a hit from a miss. Half the time he's betting on the do pass and the don't pass line at the same time.
Are you calling me ignorant?
He wanted to fight unless we let him buck the table.
They got $647 my money. You call yourself a marshal? Letting those crooks get at it?
These men ain't crooks, boy. Now, you make tracks out of this town. You understand me?
Hey, you with the eye shade. I want my money.
You're crazy, boy. You use that thing, you won't even get to the edge of town. Thanks, kid.
You're gonna be in the office in an hour?
Yeah. Jensen was in asking about you a while ago.
I'm gonna go pay him off now.
All right, Billy the Kid. Come on. You got an appointment with the judge.
Yeah, he'll do.
Yeah. As for you keep the blankets and the medicine for sicknesses, there's a space for ammunition. Extra guns go under the seat.
Nice job, Jensen. Better than the one I busted up last trip.
I tried to make it like I see on the boats in the old country.
Yeah, kind of what it is at that.
How's the galley? Pots and pans here. Sugar, salt, flour, everything you need.
That's $12, right?
I already had the lumber. Make it 10.
Well, the sovereign state of Texas appreciates your consideration, Jensen. Now, if you'll just sign the receipt right here.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Barrel's already full of water. I just wanted to see if it is snug and tight.
Mighty handy man, Jensen. Yeah, I'd like to have you come along.
Oh, no, Mr. McCool. He got enough trouble.
See you later.
Me riding that thing? Not only Jensen.
Man, Jensen is all right. Did a good job on that wagon.
Fine. I've been talking around everywhere trying to find you a good, dependable deputy, kid, but just no luck. Seems like nobody wants the job. Hank Pleasant.
Pleasant. What's in the name?
You ain't taking me nowhere, you hear? Nowhere.
Justice gave him 10 days and then a floater. Out of this town forever. He's not as tough as he was.
Oh, no? You just open that gate and come see.
You know, I sent a couple of telegrams about getting you a deputy. Would you mind holding down the fort for a minute? Sure.
Oh, would you mind packing my wagon? Some guns, blankets, some grub?
Get right on it.
Thanks. What's on your mind? Investigating.
Investigating what?
How tough you are.
You got a gun on.
Not now, I ain't.
It don't make sense. I mean, well, I ain't scared of you. You know that, don't you? I mean, I know I was wrong. I shouldn't have acted the way I did, but you understand I ain't scared of you, don't you?
When I was your age, it was real important that nobody think I was scared of anything. And then I grew up. Come on out.
I'm doing 10 days.
Or $50. I'm offering you a job that you can earn $100 on.
100?
Also, you can get yourself killed. But of course, you're not afraid of anything.
What do you want me to do?
What I tell you to?
All right, start telling.
Well, first you can get us a couple of cups of coffee. You're Bill Reno's boy, aren't you?
Yeah, why?
I knew Bill. Yeah, I hear you whipped your Uncle Joe.
Yeah. Made him holler uncle.
He must be getting old. Mean old bull Buffalo could have whipped a dozen like you in his prime. He'd have whipped me once. I could always handle at least 11 like you. Coffee's good.
I just don't make you out.
You'll grow.
You give me this break because you like my old man?
Heard a lot of lead whistle while your pa was at my elbow. So I'm putting a stack of chips on the proposition that you're not all big mouth. There's a streak of man in you.
I guess I gotta take that kind of talk from you. You do me a big favor.
You don't have to take anything from me if you feel that you're man enough to handle it.
No luck on that deputy thing. Hey, he's supposed to be in that cell.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sorry about the deputy.
I got my dep.
What?
He's it.
Are you crazy?
Well, possibly.
My ear sure hurts. You know who belted me?
Yeah, I did. Mike, would you get the marshal a cup of coffee?
Never mind, I'll get it.
Mike, would you take a look and see what's outside?
How much are you paying them?
Oh, the usual. 100.
I know human nature. I got another 100 that says that kid won't come through for you.
I'll take that bet. Might as well load him up.
Never seen anything like it before in my life.
Yep.
What kind of a rig do you call that?
Had it built special right here in San Carlos.
We got trouble. He says he won't leave that cell alive.
Afraid of hanging, huh? Well, those kind usually are. Big, tough, rough murderers, afraid to die.
So that's why you built that wagon. And that's why you want me to help you haul prisoners to Penn and Huntsville.
That's right.
Why didn't you tell me?
You didn't ask me.
Same a cool, if it's all the same to you.
Well, it isn't the same. You gave me your word. All arrangements have been made. I'm notifying the warden and the governor. I don't figure you for a Welcher.
I wasn't figuring on Welshing. I just figured you can get someone else.
Well, I'm sorry, Mike, I can't. Now, are you going to give us a hand?
Yeah.
All right, just don't take any chances. This prisoner's a murderer. Killed a 12-year-old boy, among others.
You got help, did you? Well, you'll need it. You come in here, somebody's gonna die. I'm warning you. I'll kill you with my boots, my hands, my bare feet if I have to.
All right, Pleasant, let's go.
You next, boy. I'll break you like a stick. Come on. Come on. I want to hear your back snap.
Get up.
I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving.
Get up! Get those handcuffs. Hurry.
Well, he's earned his money already.
You'll be here. I don't want to.
Well, we might just oblige, Pleasant. Now you climb aboard.
Thanks for softening him up.
You behave yourself, Pleasant, for a couple of days, and I'll fit you to a nice, comfortable Oregon boot.
Ain't no such thing as a comfortable leg iron.
Good luck, kid. Wire me when you get there.
100 I'm paying the kid looks mighty safe, doesn't it?
I wouldn't be in his boots for 1,000.
I'll see you when I pick up the 100.
Looks like they gave old cousin Hank a good pasting. Nobody does that to my brother. Took all of them for sure. Yeah, all of them. Shoot. Between here and Huntsville, we're going to spring Cousin Hank from that wagon. In the meantime, let's pay a call on that marshal that helped them gang up on Brother Hank.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Understand strangers have to check their guns when they're in town?
That's right. Here, I'll take them.
Sure parted his hair, Cousin Aaron.
He got off easy.
Where do you figure on camping tonight?
That little valley looks good.
I need some water. Drink?
Got any whiskey?
I'll lead the way out.
All right. They're moving again.
Blankets right over here, Pleasant. Sorry you didn't find my food too appetizing.
Thought a hanging kind of takes my appetite. Never could understand that hearty breakfast stuff about prisoners.
Neither could I. You can bed down over there. How do you feel?
I'm all right, a little sleepy.
Hey, hold on there. Now, what do you think I've got you along for?
Expecting trouble.
Yeah, any prison wagon is trouble. All the time. On every trip. Now, there are those that would spring a prisoner if they could, just for laughs. And then there are the others that are relatives, friends that, well, they're just bent on beating the law out of what's theirs.
So one of us has to stay awake.
Yeah, that's right. You can take the first watch. Yeah, right up between those two rocks, that looks pretty good. That way you can see anybody coming up. They can't take a free shot at you. You better keep this fire going, too. I'll spell you in about 4 hours. By the way, I'll be in the wagon. That way the prisoner won't be able to tell whether I'm watching or not.
I can take that fellow on the horse.
Suppose you just wound him. Suppose you miss him. But kill Hank.
And we'd be in for a wingding fight.
Time and place ain't right yet. Gotta get them both. You gotta be sure.
Well, we're still ahead of them. She ain't been by yet. Looks like we'll have some waiting. If you like, you can get out and stretch.
You heard him. Get on out.
Saw some prairie hens about a quarter-mile back. Maybe we can scare up a few around here.
Yeah, we can roast him.
I like mine fried.
They're splitting up.
Now we can take them.
I'll get him on the first shot. No need to worry about the other one.
He's headed right this way. That makes it easy. Just leave him to me.
Shoot him in the belly. I want him to die hard.
You head around to the wagon and kill the other one.
Cool? He'll be along. My name's Reno.
All right, everybody out, gentlemen. Come on, hurry it up. Transfer to the Huntsville wagon. Come on, move.
Amigo, it's a privilege. The name is Angel Dominguez.
No, Angel, they, clipped your wings, huh?
Howdy, Sheriff.
Cool?
That's right. I'm Travis. These are prisoners. Sign.
R.C. Crawford, Angel Dominguez. There you are.
Here's the key.
You Crawford?
R.C. Crawford is the name. This is a disgrace. A railroad commissioner shackled to a goat stealer. Someone will pay for this.
All right, Mike. Water him down. Fit him with organ boot. Get him loaded. Good for you didn't shoot.
That sure was close.
You remember about that Gid? The best gun in 10 states.
It'd have been the best dead gun in 10 states if that stage hadn't showed up.
People tried to take prisoners away from him before, and they died.
Maybe with more prisoners to look after, we'll have a better chance to get at him, huh?
How's it going?
Well, no problem so far.
Could that be Mike Reno?
Could be.
Heard about him. Kinda hot to handle him.
Well, we got a hot prisoner along. Sort of evens things out.
Ain't pleasant.
That's right. Good luck. Only luck you have with the likes of him or any other prisoners to keep him in chains.
All safe and secure, huh?
You betcha.
Señor Sheriff, my guitarra, por favor, please, my guitarra.
All right, Pleasant. Let's climb aboard.
Ay, ya me...
I hope it's all right. Kind of partial to music.
Gracias, Sheriff.
You've got company, Pleasant.
And you gonna help me up, too? Anybody laughs at Hank Pleasant loses their teeth.
But, Senor Pleasant, I didn't mean to. I'm only a happy Mexican.
All right, Pleasant. Remember, they're your guests.
Of course. Take it easy, my friend. We're all in the same boat, or a wagon, I should say. I know a lot of people in this state. Connections. I can help you.
What are you here for? The ride?
Enemies. Political enemies who stoop to the lowest tactics to bring R.C. Crawford down. But R.C. Crawford will rise again.
We all gonna have a nice time. Amigos, my heart is so happy that I am almost sad.
Yeah. He's been talking like that ever since we left the jail. Sometimes I envy him.
Just so he keeps it to himself.
They should camp the other side of Stone Junction tonight.
We'll get them tomorrow.
Yeah. I got just the spot picked out.
Try one, my friend. If it were convenient, I'd buy you a drink.
Maybe I can arrange that.
That means violence. Count me out. R.C. Crawford uses this.
You know, senor, I'm the same way. My head rules me. Sometimes my heart takes over, but I'm always sorry.
I suppose it was your heart that ruled you when you stole the goats, huh?
No, senor, my head.
Only the pen for trying to steal goats. You call that using your head?
But of course, senor. My cousin Tico, he was caught stealing only 2 horses, and they hung him by the highest rock. You know, like this.
Listen. Cool off. Just cool off. He was making fun of me. No reason to kill him. He knows they're going to hang me.
Man's sensitive.
Yeah, he's probably afraid of rope burns. You do that once more, I'll pop your eyes out of your head. You try that once more, Pleasant, and you're never going to reach Huntsville. Did you hear me? Now, you keep quiet.
But I was only telling the story about my cousin Tico.
You saw him hang?
Many people did. They come from all over. The marshal, he even charged admission.
Will you shut up?
It seems so barbaric.
They let my cousin Tico say his last few words.
What did he say?
He said he was very happy that so many people came.
I'm warning you.
It make feel him very important.
One more word.
He had very seldom ever felt important before.
Yeah. Keep an eye on him.
Sorry to inconvenience you, gentlemen. We're going to be making a stop at Stone Junction. You just might have some friends there.
Indeed I do, Constable. I have friends everywhere. They will be shocked at this shoddy treatment. The reward for 5 years of public service.
The reward? For why such a strange reward?
Well, because those big brains of his weren't working quite fast enough.
The greatest brain is of no avail against treachery and broken promises. But this gross wrong will soon be righted.
Me too, senor. Only 1 year, like my uncle. I learned to be a cook in the prison kitchen. Then maybe I can get a job in Huntsville. Amigos, this is a big privilege for a poor man like me.
Keep an eye on him. I'll go in and get the prisoner.
Hope we have to make no more stops after we leave this place.
Nothing between here and Huntsville but rattlesnake and sagebrush.
What a beautiful pueblo.
That's the ugliest place I ever seen.
So many friendly people.
These poor people having to eke out a living in this godforsaken place.
What are you looking for, brass band?
Someday I'll have one, my friend. The crowd will be shouting, R.C. Crawford for governor, they'll shout.
Hey, jailbird. Why don't you flap your wings and fly, huh?
Yeah, why don't you fly, huh?
They're shouting, all right.
Yeah. Free transportation to Huntsville and free board when you get there. Pretty cool.
My friends! R.C. Crawford is the name. You have probably heard of me. Because of my interest in the public welfare, I have been framed by some crooked politicians, but I will prove my innocence.
Are you going to give back all that graft money? Huh?
That money that you refer to is a myth.
You gonna make campaign speeches all the way?
Will none of you good people cry out against the injustice done to an honest man?
Sure. But where do we find the honest man, huh?
Standing before you, my friends. Standing before you.
Careful, I see. First thing you know, you'll have these people crying.
Man's inhumanity to man.
Mike.
Laura Mannon, Mike Reno. Help her up into the wagon.
Hey, it ain't right that you take her with you.
Yeah? Well, what do you know about it? You know what she done?
She ain't gonna travel with that swine. She ain't no common criminal. The man she killed deserved it.
Huh? Well, the man she killed happened to be my friend. I'll tell you something else. She's worse than a common criminal.
You see, Mr. Reno, that's what I am. Trouble. It happens wherever I go.
You ain't no trouble to us, man.
Don't bet on it.
I want you to meet Miss Mannon, Miss Laura Mannon.
Well, it might as you all this trip after all.
Miss Mannon, may I offer you my seat? Allow me to introduce myself. My
He's
name...
the great R.C. Crawford.
This is Hank Pleasant, child murderer.
That's a lie. Well, it was an accident. I didn't see him so good.
Señorita, the name is Angel Dominguez.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dominguez.
Picking up a female.
Nobody told me.
Did you ever have to deliver a woman prisoner before?
Not a pretty one.
I don't like the idea.
I think you do. That worries me some.
Trust me, this wagon ain't gonna hold up all the way.
If it does break, what then?
Wouldn't surprise me none if you made us walk.
I'm quite certain that regulations state that we must be duly transported.
Man as important as R.C. Crawford? They'll transport you if they have to carry a piggyback.
You know, amigo, when I break my leg, my cousin carry me piggyback for 10 miles.
Miss Mannon, I'd like to be friendly. I know who you are, Miss Mannon.
All right, and she knows who you are. That makes you even.
I read of your case.
I'm sure many people have read of my case.
I was formerly State Railroad Commissioner.
Pity you couldn't have arranged for us to have a train to take us to Huntsville.
Oh, since we're all going to be quite close for the next few days, I thought perhaps you'd like to know something more about your fellow passengers. You see, I knew Bradley Weddington very well. I had several deals with him. I'm sorry, Miss Mannon, know how you feel, but I could tell you some things about him.
Please don't.
Bradley Weddington. Didn't he get himself killed?
Listen, I'm quite certain that he deserved it. However, I honor his taste in the opposite sex.
Yeah, sure. Lady friend done him in. Dance hall entertainer. Got 3 years.
Now, you keep quiet, Pleasant. Where's your tact?
You don't say that to me.
You know, amigo, I'm only from a little pueblo, but I know what you mean.
So she's the one who killed Weddington, huh? Good for you, Duchess. I like a woman with gumption.
I'm not sure that it took gumption, Miss Mannon. You see, I've known about Weddington for years. Socially prominent family, important influence in Washington, rich, charming, pillar of society, a philanthropist, and the biggest double-crosser in the world. Oh, I don't mind a hypocrite as long as they don't hurt other people. But he did.
Yeah, I remember once I hired out to help bust up a press, burn down a newspaper office. I heard that Weddington paid for the job.
The newspaper probably printed something he didn't like.
Could have been 50 different people killed Weddington. You had to take the blame for killing a slob like him. Know how you feel.
How would you know? You've been killing since you're 15.
Yeah, but this time I was railroaded. How did I know it was a kid? It was dark. I thought he was coming after me.
No, I think if any of us was railroaded, it was Miss Mannon.
Yeah. Me and her both.
And the jurors' wives belonged to the Purity League. If they'd brought back a verdict of not guilty, their old ladies would have locked them out.
Yeah, I can hear them hatchet-faced biddies yelling at her.
That's an old story in the West. Man steps a little too hard on somebody's toes or neck. A bullet fixes that, and then they find somebody convenient, in this case Miss Mannon, to throw to the lions.
Chihuahua. It does seem right, you know. I was sent to the calaboose for stealing goats. That I do not mind, for I want to be a cook like my uncle. But a beautiful lady killing her man in a quarrel of love? This is the way of life? This is the way lovers act?
Angel, I feel exactly as you do, but I'm afraid you missed the point.
See?
How about telling us what really happened, Duchess?
Can we talk about something else?
Sorry, it sometimes helps to talk.
You ought to know. That's all he ever does, talk, talk, talk.
Señorita, I will do something better for you. I will sing you a song so sad that you will feel happy.
Thank you, Angel. I'd love to hear one.
Sí, señorita. Carmen, Carmela, luz de mis ojos. Ay, si tú supieras, no habías de creer. Sí, amigo. Aventurera.
another hour.
Yeah, we'll make camp the other side of that hill.
Would you like a drink, ma'am?
No, thank you, Mr. Reno.
Real thoughtful when it comes to a pretty gal, ain't you?
He's only being a gentleman, senor.
You heroes and your 10 stars all alike. Either pushing somebody around or making a play for a poor gal who can't help herself.
Well, how can you say that, amigo? He only...
For the last time, go thief, don't talk to me. Pleasant.
Pleasant, you're not only a coward, you're a dirty liar.
Pleasant, I warned you about laying hands on the prisoner.
What did I tell you? Ganging up on me.
McCool, as a personal favor, let Big Mouth out of that wagon.
I got a feeling he'd rather have you let the lady prisoner out of the wagon, Marshal.
Let out some of your blood.
Mike, now I'm going to have to warn you about laying hands on the prisoner. Besides, you've already taken him once.
Yeah, and I ain't about to forget that.
I told you I'd cause trouble.
He isn't trouble, he's just hot air. But it'll all be over when I take that little rope and put it around your neck and hang you.
See what I mean? You give him a badge, they ain't human.
Anyone ever call you human?
You button your lip or I'll fatten it for you.
McCool, he's begging for it.
Mike, you just simmer down. Remember, we're supposed to deliver him in one piece.
Just gotta make a turkey shoot look easy.
One thing R.C. Crawford will never be out of is cigars.
One thing R.C. Crawford will never be out of is bull.
My friends will see that I'm supplied until the day I prove my innocence.
You're guilty as hell and you know it.
There'll be appeals.
You know where that road could wash out?
There's a wash about 3 miles ahead.
Sure like to take a look at it.
Yeah, there was a cloudburst around here a week past. Must be it.
Funny looking tracks.
Indian sled. Maybe carretas.
You, know where that detour goes?
Well, it must go through that canyon.
What do you think?
I think we're acting like a couple of old hens with one chick. Let's go.
Hey, Aaron. I see something. That's them.
same cool. You notice
I know. Something happened to the sleigh tracks.
Maybe the Indians camped off the trail.
Maybe that's what they want us to think. Could be it wasn't Indians.
You saying that every now and then on these trips someone tries to set up a bushwhack?
Yeah, every now and then.
I better take a little look around.
Better stay within hollering distance. Sorry, lady and gents. There'll be a slight delay while the brakeman inspects the roadbed.
I resent that allusion to a railroad.
I'm sorry, Commissioner.
Do we have to keep these shackles on?
Right now, I'm afraid so.
Well, I'm sure you know best.
Why don't you try to butter the man up, Duchess?
Couldn't be nicer. I saved it the last minute.
You plugged him somewhere for sure.
I ain't so sure about that. Pretty smart for a lawman. I want to get him in the belly.
You can still take him, cousin.
Know what that is? Relatives of mine. We'll be leaving here soon. Some of us, anyway. You're going with me, Duchess. I'll make you forget that fancy Dan you killed.
He ain't got no fair shot at us. Not where he is. We got him pinned down good.
Well, let's finish him off before the other one gets here.
Get around him. Break a bone?
No, but it sure tore things up.
We'll never make it, Ned. Not now.
Sure hate to leave old Hank.
We'll get over to Dos Rios. Some of the family are there. We can still head off that wagon the day out of Huntsville.
Give me a hand.
Mike!
Over here!
Looks like there were two of them. I hit one. You don't look any too much the worse for wear.
A few bumps and scratches where my horse pulled me. Hey, who do you suppose they were?
Well, they were probably friends of Pleasant.
Yeah, Crawford's pretty sure about his connections.
Don't overlook Miss Mannon. She probably has friends who'd give their eye teeth to deliver her.
I can't say I blame him.
You on her side?
Well, it just doesn't seem right that she should do time for killing some pig-headed crook.
You've been listening to Crawford.
Well, the things he said about this Weddington or whatever his name was, you know, the guy she killed.
Yeah, it could be that Crawford was lying. Didn't even know him.
What you're saying is that the law is perfect. She's guilty and should be put away.
Well, now, not exactly. But you're saying that she shouldn't be.
I'm not saying anything. I can think what I want to.
No more shoots. Maybe no more bullets.
Maybe they're both dead.
Oh, no, senor. Here they come. The other men must be dead.
I ain't dead. I'm making my own break. Crawford, for a price, I'll take you along. No charge for you, Duchess. Dominguez, I'll let bygones be bygones. You go, too. Just keep your mouth shut. This goes for all of you.
Well, we might just as well settle here for the night.
That shot got any closer, might have settled here forever.
Well, you'll be able to relax now. We're gonna make camp here. No, I wouldn't give you the satisfaction of a bullet.
Angel, Miss Manning, I could almost forgive you two for that.
I'm sorry for your sake, senor.
Well done, McCool. I had a little help. You might as well build a fire.
Hey, Angel.
Thanks for taking off the shackles.
I don't think you'd be going anywhere.
Wouldn't get far if I tried.
Not in this country.
Your friend seems to be enjoying the rest of the weary.
He'll need it. He takes the next watch.
He's very nice.
He said the same for you.
He's quite young, isn't he?
Makes him susceptible to female charms.
But you aren't?
One time.
I know. If only things had been different.
Yeah. Same old story.
Oldest story in the world. If only.
Yep. My, if only is different. Goes something like this. If only she hadn't been what she was.
Did it really matter?
Well, that's what I found out later. That it really didn't matter.
But I suppose your hurt pride drove her away, hmm? Oh. If only you hadn't said the things to her that you did say.
I said them.
Did you look for her?
When something like that happens, you stop looking.
You Might have met someone better.
I might have, but I didn't.
You hurt pretty bad.
In one way or another. Look, Miss Madden, if you're thinking about getting around me, it won't work.
All right, let's get him rolling.
You got these irons on too tight.
You're breaking my heart. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sleep good?
Yes, very well, thank you.
Go here.
Didn't ask me how I slept.
With a headache, I assume.
Somehow I don't think he cares.
True, senor, true.
You, Dominguez, I am going to kill.
Sure, same way you killed the constable.
Always he tried to kill somebody.
You're a smart girl playing up to the deputy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You worried about those bushwhackers who hit us yesterday?
Some. I know somebody you worried.
Yeah?
Yeah. Marshal Willett, back at San Carlos. Said I was making a mistake in hiring you.
What made him think so?
Said he was a good judge of character. For some reason or other, I had you pegged as bad medicine. Even bet me cash that you'd get me into trouble. I covered that bet. Said I was as good a judge of character as he was.
We're getting closer. We'll be in Huntsville by tomorrow night.
What if my kin got anything to say about it?
The warden will realize who R.C. Crawford is.
Sure. Probably turn the whole place over to you.
I hope the trip hasn't been too much for you, ma'am.
No worse than I expected.
Well, it should be over tomorrow.
Yes, I guess it will.
That should make you real happy, Mike.
Oh, I haven't minded it too much.
Wonder what jail's going to be like.
Well, it won't be much like a saloon.
No, I suppose not. No noise, no laughter.
No broken down piano playing sad songs.
That's right. Good night, gentlemen.
Night.
What are you trying to do to her?
Maybe say goodbye.
How come you hate her so much?
Reminds me of someone.
About 3 minutes. For me, it'll be about 4 hours later.
Yes, sir. I sure like to see Willett's face when he pays off.
Don't ever come sneaking up like that.
Sorry, I couldn't sleep.
You might have got yourself shot at.
May I sit down?
I don't know why he lets you wander around free, even if you couldn't get too far in this country.
I almost wish you had shot me.
Don't say that.
It might be better.
How do you think I'd feel about it? I mean about killing a woman.
A no good woman?
I heard different.
What you heard was that I killed a no good man.
Why don't you go back to where you were sleeping?
I'm not sleepy.
Well, you can't stay around here.
You afraid I might take that gun away from you?
No, of course not.
Then why can't I stay?
All right, stay.
We could talk a little.
Yeah, talk.
Certainly does get lonesome out here.
Yeah, it sure does.
Mind if I call you Mike?
You just did.
You call me Laura.
Laura.
Mike, I've noticed the way you look at me sometimes.
I look at everybody.
In that same way.
Yeah, I stare. Look, let's talk about something else, huh?
I always look back, don't I?
I didn't notice.
Why don't you notice? Now.
You're not going to jail. You don't deserve that.
3 years won't be too long.
3 years? That's like 300.
The time will pass, and someday, maybe.
You're not going to do any time. I'm going to see to that.
Mike, that's not possible.
I'm going to make it possible now. While they're asleep. I'm coming along.
Oh, no, that'll be dangerous for you. Besides, how?
Look, I'll break the firing pin in McCool's gun. Yeah, you can take my horse, I'll take one of the mules.
You'll be a wanted man.
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me. Looks like Willett collects his bet.
You're not going to stop me or her.
I think I am. Things haven't changed a bit, have they? Same Laura.
You haven't changed either, Gid.
Time has.
You knew her before?
Yeah. Once.
It's not the way it looks.
It never is.
You've got to believe me this time.
Why?
Ask him.
Nothing has changed. The same game.
Why didn't you say something about it?
We decided back in the jail that it'd be better not to.
Gid, Mike and I just wanted to be free. I don't want to go to jail. Surely you can understand that. I shot Weddington in self-defense. He was going to kill me.
That's what you told the jury.
I shouldn't have to serve time.
I agree.
The judge thought different.
Look, I don't care when you knew her, or why or how that's passed. Now, I say she isn't going to do time in some prison.
My orders read, deliver the prisoners. I'd better take that gun belt. Now.
They will kill each other.
If they don't, I will.
They're fighting like a couple of animals.
Winner gets the girl. They don't know it yet, but I'm going to be the winner.
They do not see Senor Pleasant.
Good. Maybe you'll kill them both so we'll get away, the four of us.
But you were innocent. There were appeals for you.
Oh, there are no appeals. I'm not innocent.
But Senor, you told us that you were innocent and you're guilty.
You're not the first to let a woman make a fool out of you. That's not gonna change anything. You're gonna make the rest of the trip in shackles.
Let go of him.
Get up there.
Don't make me shoot.
You go right ahead. I know you think you're still right. You get the chance, you'd probably try it again. Well, you're not going to be getting a chance. You think she likes you. She was just conning you.
McCool, here's your rifle.
You should have used it.
You knew I wouldn't.
You killed one man. If you'd have used it, you two could have been out of here by now.
Why don't you leave me alone, Marshal?
Get your bracelets on, honey. All right, you, get over here.
Can I make breakfast, Senor McCool?
There'll be no time for breakfast. We're too late now. All right, let's get aboard. I'm sorry, Angel. Sorry I didn't thank you for yesterday.
Well, thank you for thanking me, Senor.
You know, I was thinking when we get to the prison, I'll talk to the warden about you.
Senor Constable, if you can only get me a job in the prison kitchen.
Well, that's not exactly what I was thinking about. I was thinking maybe the warden would write to the governor and they'd get you a pardon.
That would mean they would not let me stay in prison?
That's right. You'd be able to get out.
Oh, no, senor, that's no good. Not until I learn to cook. It would be no good if I could not cook so I can get a job in the big city.
We'll see, Angel.
Pleasant.
One thing I'll say for you, you sure never give up trying. Now get in the wagon.
See, Mike, I am trouble.
I'm not complaining.
Thanks for trying.
It ain't over yet.
We'll be in Huntsville tonight.
Still got a few miles to go.
If your kin do liberate us, are you still going to take me with you?
But Senor Crawford told me he was guilty.
R.C. Crawford guilty? A crook? No.
I'm a desperate man, Mr. Pleasant.
Mr. Pleasant.
Don't make me beg.
They liberate us. I'm going to put you out of your misery. A bullet right through your big fat mouth.
Uncle, I'm right glad that you and Alfie agreed to come along with us.
Shucks, Aaron. Me and Alfie's been beholden to Hank Pleasant for more years than we can remember.
Aaron? Ain't you forgetting about old Tub here throwing in with us?
I'll just wait to see if he can hold out.
Don't worry about him. He may not be the man that Chig is, but he'll hold up.
I know he will. I was just joshing.
The main road's over yonder.
Well, I'll go on up ahead. Now, the rest of you stay quiet and don't run your horses until I give the signal.
Quisiera ser mi esposa, si Adelita fuera mi mujer, me compraría un vestido de seda para llevarla en un coche al cuartel. Y si Adelita quisiera ser mi esposa, si Adelita fuera mi mujer, para llevarla en un coche al cuartel. Y si acaso yo muero en batalla.
Senor McCool! A man up there! A man up there!
Now, where?
Right up there! He's looking at us and he had a rifle.
How the crazy goat thief's lying?
I swear it, senor. A man and a horse.
He's trying to spook you, McCool. Ain't nobody out there, McCool.
They'll kill us. They'll kill us all except him.
They're all right down there. Should be easy as hot pie. I didn't see the one on horseback, though.
Well, he's more than likely resting up in the wagon.
I like hot pie the easy way.
Well, that's why we're all here. We got them 6-2. They got to take the chances, not us.
Well, come on, fellas. Just take care of yourselves and keep clucking. Let's go.
If the wagon is attacked, you'll help Gid, won't you?
Why?
Well, you can't let him fight alone.
Why can't I?
Call to him. Tell him you'll help him.
Not a chance.
Listen, kid, and listen fast. He was right. I was conning you. I'd have done anything to escape.
You could have shot him and you didn't.
You know why, don't you? He does. I'm in love with him. Always have been. That's why he turned his back on the rifle. He knew I wouldn't shoot. Mike, this might be the last chance you'll ever have to grow up.
Are you going to let us just sit here and get shot at?
Nobody is shooting at you. I told you they'd come.
I hope you're satisfied. You have a nice front row seat. You can watch him get killed.
McCool. That marshal at San Carlos, he don't have to win that bet. I was a chump, okay? I admit it. But you're being a chump, too, if you don't let me help you. We can take him.
Mike. More than you and McCool are stopping.
I got one of them.
My legs, too.
And they flanked us.
They busted Tubby's leg.
I saw Bunko go down.
It hurt you.
I forgot Bunko's his paw.
You and your big mouth.
Chick over there covering us. Let's move in on that wagon. Old Chick's gonna set this up for us. That's crazy. Chick's over there.
Sure came from where he was.
Hank! We're coming. We'll get you, Hank. Aaron, get back in behind the rock. They ain't gonna get to hang you, Hank. Ain't nobody gonna hang you.
Stay back, Aaron. Stay back. Drop that gun.
Hank?
That was my brother. He come to get me.
He tried, senor. God knows he tried.
Made you change your mind.
She told me she was in love with you.
said she always had been.
He knows it. He's known it all along.
You took a long time in telling me.
Gid, once this trip is over, it isn't likely I'll be seeing you again.
My regular run is Huntsville. We'll visit. We'll have a lot of time to talk. Mike, let's get on the road.